Hello everyone, my name is PaperNapkin, and it turns out the 8 gym leader is in fact Bill. I fooled ya. I did allude to the fact in the last episode we were going to find out the identity of the 8 gym leader, but I completely forgot about this part of the game, just because even though I'm well versed in red, blue, and yellow version, I've only played through FireRed and Leaf Green a couple times, so please forgive me. Though I have played through this part, so it shouldn't be too bad. So Bill kind of stops us as we try to leave Cinnabar Island, and he wants to hang out, which, you know, I'm always down for that. Bill's a pretty good guy, except for the fact that he killed that innocent Clefairy, that bastard. And, oh, he wants to take us to a private little island. This is getting pretty hot. And then a friend invited us. Ooh, this is going to turn into a menage a trois. I like it. Do I feel like coming with Bill? Huh, double entendre. Yes, yes I do. And just like that, snap of the fingers, magical boat appears out of nowhere. This thing is huge. It's bigger than the SSN. Not really. It's a lot faster though. It's huge, it's fast, it's kind of like me. What? And as we get to one island, Bill will explain that it's actually part of several islands. There's 7 of them, and they're called the Savvy Islands. Go figure. Nintendo and its brilliant logic and clever names. I love it. Never would have thought of it myself. And if we come over here, we'll find Celio, or Celio, or Celio? I don't know. We'll go with Celio. Kind of has that Latin lover kind of tone to it. And him and Bill are trying to figure out how to fix this blue box of a machine. They don't actually tell you what it does, but what it lets you do is connects to Ruby and Sapphire games, and you can trade over the new Pokemon from that version to this one. You do need a couple of items before you can do that, and our quest is to try and find them. I don't know if I'm going to actually find them in this LP, just because I've been debating about whether to do all the Savvy Islands, because some of it you have to do after the Elite Four, but I kind of consider the Elite Four the end all for this LP, just because, I don't know, that's what I've kind of gauged all my Pokemon games off of. Once you get to the end Elite Four, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot left to do. So I'm still debating what I'm going to do. I'll decide on it probably later towards the end. But for now, I'm going to do the first couple islands just because it does allow us to see Moltres, the legendary bird Pokemon, the last one which we haven't seen, so that should be a good thing to include. There's not anything important to do in those 2 houses as you saw there, so if we come over here, actually I'm going to apply Repel, just because this is a new area. I don't want to come across a Tentacool or anything lame like that, so if we come over here, as you can see, there's these rocks kind of in the way. We haven't encountered them before. You can break them if you know Rock Smash, which is another HM move, but we don't know it just yet. And an interesting thing about it is, occasionally, if you break a rock, you can actually get a wild Pokemon coming out of it, mostly like Geodudes and whatnot. Pretty cool mechanic. Ooh, almost forgot where it was going. And pretty useful if you're looking for a Geodude and you don't want to go to a cave. Come down here, I think there's an item. I'm pretty sure we passed by one. Actually, that Rock Smash and the Geodude thing is probably more annoying than anything else, just because you want to get past the rocks to like another item, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Geodude that you didn't want to fight. And interesting, like shooting water out my butt. Anyways, if we come over here, can't get these items just yet. This is a double battle. If you go up close to them, you'll fight them. I don't really want to. This is not a double battle, so it's a good idea to sneak by them. Otherwise, you get caught fighting both of them. In here is the Ember Spa, which is kind of like a hot spring, and it's supposed to be really therapeutic. I love hot springs. I've been to a couple myself. If you come down here, stand in the middle, you'll actually heal your Pokemon. If you talk to this man, he goes, kind of creepy. And he wants us to jump into, obviously we're already in the water, so I don't know what he wants us to jump into. Maybe it's a good idea I don't ask that question. If you come over here, talk to this little old man, he'll tell us how he actually made the hot springs by hand, and he'll give us HM06, which actually contains Rock Smash, which is what we were just talking about before. So let's try and teach this to a Pokemon. Hopefully someone can learn it. And, oh, it's only got 20 base power, that's not very good. I guess I'll teach it to Anno, just because he doesn't have that many moves. Let's get rid of Light Screen. Doesn't really suit my playstyle. And worst comes to worst, I can always go to the move deleter and get rid of it later. And voila. Or, you know, it might come useful in battle, though Swift would probably be better in most situations. That would be a really good point to have an HM slave. I probably should have taken one out of the box, but I'm kind of lazy like that. Anyways, I think my repel wore off, so I'm gonna make sure I put one back on. Just because I don't want a Tentacool. There are some really good Pokemon up here. And, oh, sneak by. Oh, that was badly timed. And who's out front? I think it's Kane. Which probably should have an electric-type Pokemon. Seadra, okay. It's not too high of a level. Let's see what Ice Beam does. Is it considered Dragon yet? I don't think so. No, it's not. I know when it evolves into Kingdra, it begets the Dragon type. Yeah, it's Water Dragon, so, but not at this point, so I think Surf will actually do more damage. Yeah, well. That wasn't too bad, though. Good experience, great experience, actually. And Kane grew to level 41. And another Seadra, go figure. I think we'll send in Anode, make quick work of this. And hopefully we'll get to the end of this first island, just because I don't remember it being that long, and I don't really want to spend too much time here. I know the past couple episodes have been pretty short. I did go away for a couple of days, so I was just kind of trying to make a couple of episodes that I could rely on without having to record a lot, just because I couldn't bring all my recording equipment with me. But yeah, as you can see, we are now at Mount Ember, which is home to Moltres, a legendary flying Pokemon. And which way should I go? I kind of tend to go where the boulders are, just because if they're there, they're usually there for a reason. Why else would you put movable boulders unless there was something to do with them? Or maybe it's just Nintendo's logic. And I hope I don't... Oh, shit. I was trying to sneak by her, but did not work. Is it a picnicker? Oh, look at that. She's a ranger. Oh, Bellsprouts. That's not intimidating at all. Because I have Ice Beam. Yeah, not intimidating at all. I should probably switch in someone else. Ooh, I know what I could do. I could switch in Hope. Hope has not been on the screen for a while. She's level 35. I've kind of been holding off on using her just because when she does gain her next level, something magical is going to happen. And I wanted to get it on screen. I didn't want to do it off screen just because that would not be fun for you guys. And oh, no way. Seriously? This is why I do not like Glooms. Literally all they know is like Stun Spore, Poison Spore, Sleep Powder, and okay, this one knows Moonlight, so it's going to heal itself. And this battle just turned into a snooze fest. Wake up. Nah. Probably could have used an Awakening or something. Actually, I didn't mention this before, but now that we have the Pokeflute, you can actually use it in battle, and it'll wake up your Pokemon without having to use an Awakening, so it's kind of like the Infinite Awakening. Pretty nice. I never use it though. I usually switch out or just kind of hope I can get through the sleep in like 1 or 2 turns. And hopefully this is enough to gain a level. And oh yeah, that's way more than enough. And one more Pokemon, Gloom. I'm just not going to even bother. I'm just going to send in Ricky to completely annihilate it with Flamethrower. I did not teach Ricky Fire Blast just yet, just because, just in case the odd chance Ricky does die before we get to the Elite Four, I'd like to have it kind of as a backup that I can teach to someone. If I don't happen to get another Fire-type Pokemon, I can at least have a Pokemon that knows a Fire-type move, just because it will be pretty useful. Yeah, when Ricky grew to level 41, that's pretty good. And for defeating her, we get some money, but most importantly, Hope is evolving. And this is what I've been waiting for. Hope has been kind of, you know, delegated as a weaker Pokemon up to this point. I've had a lot of other really good Pokemon come along, but now that she's evolved into a Pidgeot, which is going to be a huge addition to the team. The stat boost is going to be incredible. And finally, that's all I can say. I was trying to get her on screen for a lot of the battles, but it just didn't happen. Anyways, if we continue up here, now that we can smash these rocks, let's try and do that. Bam, just like that. And no Geodude, so that's pretty good. Oh, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. I did not want to fight this guy. But let's see what he's got. Another Ranger Logan. Oh, and he's got more grass-type Pokemon. How fortunate. I seem to have a lot of Pokemon that are good against grass-type at this point. And oh yeah, doesn't even stand a chance. 777. It's a good sign. My luck is gonna continue. And Exeggutor. This is actually a pretty good Pokemon. Level 40 as well. I think Ice Beam will be able to take it out. And yep, not a problem. Not a problem at all. Huge experience points, but really it didn't make that much of a difference on the meter. Just because Kane's already such a high level. Kane's turning into a go-to Pokemon. I think we go this way. This is just a short little roundabout. I think, yeah, there's like a nice little crater down there. But you can't really get lost at this point. Though, if you close your eyes and try to play, then maybe I should do that one time. Just close my eyes and try to commentate as I'm playing blindly. That's a whole new definition to blind Let's Play. Important thing, don't jump down here. You'll just have to go all the way around. I've done that mistake before. And of course my repel wears off. I wish they had like mega awesome repels so that you could walk like a million steps. And this is an interesting puzzle, and you do get an item for it, so let's do it. I was going to skip it, but how can I skip it now? Pretty simple as far as Pokemon Boulder puzzles go, at least in the earlier generations. I know in like the DS versions of the game, some of the dungeons with the friggin' ice, oh my god. I spent a lot of time trying to navigate through them, and I wasn't very happy when I did get through. Just because, you know, it was always that like one move that you like always made a mistake at. Always ended up being a difference maker. And if we come over here, an Ultra Ball, which isn't too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Is there anything here? Oh, there is too. Another Firestone. Wow, I didn't even know that. That was just sheer blind wanting to click. If we come over here, it looks like we have another puzzle. Though this one looks pretty linear. Yeah, this one there, this one here, and this one here. And all the way. And, oh, wow, we're already at the top. As you can see, this is Moltres, the Firebird Pokemon. Let's switch Anode in just because I feel like he's going to be a good Pokemon to take it out. And let's do it. And as you can see, Moltres is probably the least intimidating of the Pokemon, at least in terms of looks. It kind of looks like a chicken that has a lot of its feathers plucked. But, yeah. I remember in Red and Blue version, it was the only legendary bird Pokemon that can learn Sky Attack, and the only bird Pokemon. Oh my goodness, no! Holy shit! Wow, that was quite a damaging move. Yeah, let's heal up there. Hopefully he doesn't attack me again. Aside from Sky Attack, it does learn like Flamethrower, but though it didn't know it before, and oh my god, it's doing it again. This is gonna kill me, I just know it. Oh, okay. In Red and Blue versions, I remember I can only learn like Fire Spin, which was actually a really useful move. Useless move, sorry. Just because it didn't do a whole lot of damage. And it was really annoying to use. And don't kill me. Oh my god. I shouldn't be doing this. I know like minimum maximum damage probably burn me. Oh, I got a critical hit. Get it, burn me, fire type Pokemon. But, or even critical hit would kill me. But, yeah, I don't have much else to take it out. But as you can see, we defeated the third and final legendary bird Pokemon. And the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed, we're going to continue onwards to 2 Island, and hopefully to 3 Island. My name is PaperNapkin. Take it easy, folks.